Alright guys, hello and welcome back to the journey to level 99 with the Kilika Beasts. We're jumping right back into a new tournament for X Potion and Return Sphere. Going against the Ronso Fangs, Kilika Beasts taking on the Luka Goers. So we actually faced, let's actually fix this, positioning. We actually faced the original Aurochs in the final, I believe in the last video. But for some reason the Kilika Beasts, like the team of the Kilika Beasts, which the original Aurochs are on, they're actually on the other side of the bracket again. I don't know if they've actually ever been on my side of the bracket. Now I think about it, it's been a bit of time. I guess statistically it's unlikely for them to be, because we have to be on the bracket and then the other two options, so it's like a 2 of 5 chance, right? How does that math work? It's either way, we're not facing them. That's all we need to know. Oh, we didn't unequip techniques. That's my fault. We need to unequip some of our techniques, so specifically some of the nap and stuff, because we don't want to have Borgia using techniques at this point. We want him to just kind of hang out, in all honesty. Let's see if we can pull him away. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, I guess I pulled him away. Oh my gosh. I definitely messed that up pretty bad. How? They didn't get the ball. Okay, so this is actually looking pretty good for us. They definitely should have blocked that and should have possession, but they don't. And that means Iskin's gonna score a goal here. So I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain if it goes in our favor. What am I to do? What am I to do? I just accept it. Just accept it. So yeah, we're going up 1-0 real early on. It's definitely good to see. Yeah, we kind of have a new system in place, actually. If you guys have watched the last few videos, you'll kind of notice. We try to score a bunch in the first half, and then we bring Nizarut into the field, and then try to get him experience as is possible. And it seems to work pretty well, but we'll have to see how this one turns out. I mean, inherently, it's already just looking like we're good to go. Shu's gonna lose the ball, probably give it to the other defenders. Zalitz, yep, there it is. Zalitz with the ball now. One of the biggest bummers is when they do things like this, they're just killing time, which, you know, time is a something that's not on our side sometimes, because we can't. I mean, if we only get one goal in this half, we can't bring Nizarut in the field. I mean, we could. It's just such a big risk, I guess is what I'm saying. So we really want to get control pretty soon, and we want to score as soon as possible. We prefer to have 3 goals at least before we start bringing people into the field. But Basik Ronso, definitely a tank, just kind of withstanding all the tackles. Gonna pass all the way to Blappa. Barely makes it, but they do make it. Barely, but it still counts. Yeah, they spent like a minute and a half just kind of killing our time, which isn't, like I said, isn't perfect. Deem unable to retain the ball. This reminds me of like when you face the Luka Goers in the, not as extreme, but when you face the Luka Goers in the tournament game, the storyline game, and then like you just are unlucky and you never get control of the ball. This is a little bit different because we have a lot more control over this scenario than normally we have over that scenario. Yeah, that's one of the, I think that's definitely one of the difficulties with that storyline game though, because it's not, I'm trying to think of the right way to, it's not like super difficult, but you can get unlucky if you just kind of just do a normal, like, normal mode, and then they can immediately score on you pretty quickly. You could probably mitigate some of that with like some sort of mark mode formation, but it's tough to say. Alright, well, Sponda with the ball. We got about a minute. We want to score one more goal if we can. It really depends on what Sponda does. If she takes the tackle here, there's no guarantee we take the ball, because, I mean, you guys have seen it. Savannah's got really good endurance. She's actually able to lose the ball, though, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's actually push up here and see if we can get Iskin the ball and a goal and save Christmas, all in the same stroke. Yeah, let's pass to Iskin. And I mean, this is looking good. They've got 16 catch on their goalie. I mean, in terms of catch, I mean, that's pretty atrocious. That's like terrible, right? Like that's, I mean, how are you gonna, what are you gonna do at that point? Like, can you do anything? It feels like no, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we're gonna go up 3-0. Commanding lead early on, which is always welcome. I guess you could argue it's not even early on because it's already like halftime. But yeah, we're gonna nap tackle here, and then we're gonna immediately shoot it off and see if we can do something. Double tackle. We don't have time. We don't have time to play around. We just want to get this ball in that goal in 15 seconds or less. There it is, 4-0. All right, this game's over. Come on, 4-0. We're going to bring Nizarut into the field in the next half and try to get Warbite and Nizarut some experience, but this is rough. It's already... It's not looking so good. It's 4-0 is not something that they can come back from very easily. Yeah, a little bit of experience. Oh, I need to fix that again. I always forget. We got to bring Nizarut into the field, then Kilika, and then Deem. And then... I guess we should. Sorry, I keep on forgetting. I need to pull one of Vorage's techniques here. He can't have nap pass. I'm sorry. He's gotta be decrepit again. I don't know. I just don't want him to have super techniques. So it looks like there are a few techniques. We're gonna try to tech copy, but in all honesty, our most, if not our entire focus, is gonna be on the actual like experience game. We're not going to try to bait out any of these. We're just doing it in case something happens, because it's possible. Yeah, it's not an impossibility that they get the ball, and you know, if they have the ball, it's not an impossibility they use the technique. Everything is possible. Yeah, it looks like Borja starts with the ball. I guess I probably should have kept nap pass on him. I realize now what a fool I've been. Let's pass to Nizarut, see if we can do something here. Because it's the very beginning of the half, I assume they're going to push pretty aggressively on us. In general, like when we're in these scenarios, they're going to push pretty aggressively on us. Like there's not much we can do to mitigate against that. I mean, I guess we could put ourselves behind the goal, but normally they'll still try to encounter you at least once. Normally they'll encounter you once, tackle through, then go back to their position and spin. Every so often, a little bit rare, but sometimes they'll encounter you in the goal, go back to their position, swim back to you, and have this weird like loop thing where they do like a relay race with their default position in the field and where you are in the goal, and they'll swim that line back and forth, encountering you every time. And then I don't know, it's a weird thing the AI does, because it's just, I don't know, it's just silly. Okay, so one of the big benefits of having Warbite push up was ideally not to have Nizarut push up with him. But here we are. I don't know, he's just causing trouble, man. Let's see if we can get some going here. Oh, man. Alright, we're sleeping someone. Someone's going to bed. Alright, maybe they're not. So Svanda gets the ball here. It's 4-0 currently, but her with the ball is definitely not great. It just puts us in such an awkward position because we're trying to get Nizarut experience, and this is very much not helping. But yeah, she's going to Venom Pass to Basik. He probably only has like a little over 20 experience at this point. He hasn't seeped up the knowledge of how to block shots via passing a bunch. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? But funny enough, this would actually be a shot that I think Nizarut could stop. Deem, not so much. But this could be good because it resets the ball into our possession and then gives us another opportunity to pass to Nizarut. So it's not terrible. Alright, so let's just pass from Borja. to Nizarut, and very familiar situation. We can't actually pass to Larbite like we were talking about. I'd prefer to, but I think he's just too covered, you know? Like, there's not a really good opportunity to get the ball to him and have a good time doing it. So, maybe, depending on what they do here. Occasionally, if they score once, they'll just kind of pull back and they won't interrupt you anymore, which I will definitely welcome. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just looking for experience, man. And all in all, it's looking pretty promising. Like they're not really stopping us at all. They're kind of just letting us do our thing. So I think they're okay with us just, you know, living out our days passing between Nizarut and Kilika. They're okay with the 4-1. They just wanted to get a goal and then they're gonna give us the game. It seems fair. I'll take it. Like I'm not gonna ask for any sort of conflict at this point. And that should be it. So it's going to be 4-1 as the final score. We should have gotten a bit of experience for Nizarut there, which is really nice. A bit for Kilika, which is less necessary, but still nice. No level ups, but, you know, experience gain. It's the slow grind. Looks like Goers... Oh, Goers take out the Beast 3-2, and we take out the Fangs 4-1. What a shame. Anyways, that should be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.